One of my biggest regrets is not being on a debate team in high school. Which, as far as regrets go, it's funny that that's a big one, but I think I would have really enjoyed it. One of my favorite things to do is to take someone's argument and twist it back on them. And I touched on this in the comments video about how it's not usually worth it. But this, I think you can think on this for a sec. So, when I'm at home and talking with my spouse, just going on and on about, oh man, can you believe this argument, when I'm not replying to arguments, one of the ones I got into was on the topic of abortion, and a pro-choice argument was saying, say there's this woman in an abusive relationship, and she's pregnant, she should be allowed to abort that baby so she can get out of her situation. Now, I've got like a million ways around that on how you don't have to kill the baby to get out of the situation. However, let's go the creative writing route, okay? That same situation, let's say she's fighting for the baby's life too, in this false situation. And the argument is if she should be allowed to murder her husband. Oh, you don't think she should? Murder should be illegal. Killing anybody is wrong. Well, he's an abuser. He's worse than anything. He's a sociopath, psychopath, sadist. She should be allowed to shoot him while he's asleep, so she can get out safe. No consequences. She was defending her unborn child. You see where the problem is here. Now, imagine you said, no, you can't just make murder illegal for anyone to do. People would be killing people for the wrong reasons. People would just be like, oh, you're an inconvenience. You piss me off. You're in my way. Bam, bam, bam. That seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? This is how I see abortion. Because that same woman who is in that domestic violence situation, if she went to her appointment, most pregnant women can tell you this. It happened to me too. I went in for my appointment, they made my spouse leave, and I'm in there alone, and they started asking me questions about if I'm safe. And some other hospitals have different policies, like use this pen if you need help, use this pen if you're fine. And you could say that that baby saved her. And if it's all documented the proper way it would be if she went through the hospital, then she'd have the protection. And now, the ways that she's not safe, any failure that happens is not from the baby. Is it the police system? Is it the welfare system? Is it other things that could be fixed right now that we can work on today? Next time you're arguing against abortion, I just want you to put a band-aid there and see if your argument applies to that situation using murder as a way out of the situation. Because that's what it is. God bless you.